Hey, what's up, doing, everybody? Rachel here. Today we're taking a look at this iPhone 12 here that I bought on eBay for $285, or was it $265? I don't remember. All I know is I bought this phone in very bad condition, which I'll show you guys a little bit closer shots right here, just to show you guys how bad this phone is. This phone is actually beaten up pretty bad, and it got me wondering. I'm like, how does a phone get this bad, but also still function? So this phone works. I got some of my information on here. However, I was at work and I kind of did a little bit of a screw up on it. What ended up happening was I went to go take the screen off, and I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it while I'm at work. And I ended up killing the display on here. So the display's gone. Well, it's cracked already, so I mean, I'm not too worried about it. And also, I'm definitely not worried about it because I got this right here. So this here is also another iPhone 12. This phone does not have any board in here. There's no board inside this phone. We just got the cameras, the display, the housing, but you might notice I have blue buttons on here, as you can see. So what we're going to be doing is I'm pretty much going to be doing a whole body transfer of this iPhone here. So without any further ado, let's get started. So this iPhone here, this is the iPhone Arduino one. This was an iCloud locked iPhone 12 here. I know it has a good display. It had a battery in here. I took it out. It just has custom buttons on it that I put on here because I was going to build another iPhone out of this one. However, the first one didn't work out, which actually is right here. The board was too damaged on it for it to even get any further with this. So unfortunately, I just had to scrap it and, just give up on it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take off the screen on here carefully, which actually just comes off real easily. So this is part one. I'm not gonna fully, fix this phone up just yet. But as you can see, here's the insides. We got the SIM tray. We have the charging port. We have the cameras, Face ID sensor, which all of this we're gonna be taking out of it. We're also gonna be preparing everything on here. So let's go ahead and get started with that. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much do a whole rebuild on here. I'm gonna do a time lapse. But first, before I do that, I might as well show you guys me taking the screen off this phone before I get started. So anyways, let's go and roll that video right now. Okay, sorry about the bad camera angle. That'll change in a minute. Again, I'm at work, not at home. It'll get better in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove the screws off here real quick. Alright, so this is one thing I like to do with these here. So what I like to do is heat it up from the back rather than the front. The reason why I like to heat the iPhone 12s and later up from the back is because these screens are quite fragile. Well, not really fragile, but as you can see, mine is actually cracked on the corner here. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take the screen off, but we're gonna heat it from the back so it's heating underneath the phone onto the frame. So it's heating below the frame, which is where the screen lies on. So we're pretty much heating it from the back side, obviously. And this is actually a lot better than heating it off from the OLED, as you can burn the OLED. So a little advice for me: if you want to take one of these screens off without killing the screen by heating it up too much, just heat it off on the side or below the side. Or if you don't have a heat plate, what you can do is grab a heat gun and just heat it from the back at like an angle like this. So we'll do that, and after you do that, then you can go ahead and try getting the screen off here. So yeah, this one's pretty toasty. I'm also going to heat it off on the front just a little bit more. So we're going to heat this phone up completely on both sides, but we're mostly going to be aiming for the back side. I usually like to keep the phone on here for like 15 seconds here. All right, here we go. Then we flip it over and hold it down with a pair of AirPods I just happen to have right here. All right, let me go ahead and dock this down, and we'll go ahead and get the screen off the phone. Not sure what just felt. Grab a suction cup, and I'm going to go ahead and grab some strong adhesive. It's only been 5 minutes and we're just, ooh! I'm gonna just rip the Face ID connector. I forgot it opens up the other way. But, oh God, look at the inside of this phone, guys. Oh, it's not that bad, but damn. All right, let's go and see if we killed the screen or not, which I'm probably did. Alright, so now we're back. We can go ahead and get started by clearing all this up, transferring the board from in here into here. You know what? Let's just start with the time lapse because I can't talk today. All right, it's time to take a look. See what turns on. You ready? And look at that. It looks like we have power to the phone. Man. Let's see if the phone works. So the speaker on this one was severely clogged where it sounded like it wasn't even working. Oh, and I'm already getting a message from settings. Oh, yeah. So Face ID still works, which is a good sign. Let's take a look at the sound settings real quick. Alright, so it looks like the top speaker isn't working, which is kind of strange. Let me take a look at it real quick. So yeah, it looks like the top speaker on this phone isn't working. However, I'll look at that more off camera. But yeah, it looks like the phone's working perfectly fine so far. Take a look at the sensor real quick. Yep, sensor works. Flash works. Take a look at the cameras. Cameras seem to be working fine too. So yeah, it looks like the phone's functioning perfectly fine now. So that's good. So anyways, also you guys might have noticed a couple of things in the video, such as the Kaplan tape inside the phone. That was there because the film on the inside was actually starting to come off, so I didn't want to mess with that. Another thing you might have also noticed is I didn't put the surround seal on here just yet. Now, the reason why I haven't done that was because I really don't want to waste one, because I still want to do a custom housing on this phone. Even though I have the blue buttons on here, yes. However, I do want to get a blue housing with a black back on here, so I'm not going to seal this up just yet. And also, if we go to the settings here and take a look at the battery real quick, as you can see, my battery health is currently at 89. So I'm actually going to buy a battery directly from Apple, so I still keep the battery health on here. So we're going to make sure we have the battery health still on here, but we are going to be putting a new battery in here. However, I might still be able to get away with just this one, no problem. Probably be a lot better than my iPhone 11. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this little video here I got of this phone here. See y'all next time. I'm out.